Hello, and welcome to MA 211. I'd like to talk now about how you should proceed through this online course. Now, on a day-to-day basis, you should be watching the videos, filling out the handouts, and do the reading that I post for that day. Every day, important announcements are posted. I promise not to change the contents or assignments that have been posted, with the exception of correcting mistakes. So you can safely work ahead, probably up to a couple weeks, or lag behind by a few days, just as long as you meet the assignment deadlines. However, I encourage you not to get too far ahead or behind, because that means that you're doing a lot at one time, and that's probably poor for retention. So I encourage you to try to make this an everyday consistent effort. I highly recommend that you are actively taking your own notes on each topic. Research has repeatedly shown that taking your own notes increases your comprehension and retention. Okay? Now, so that's what you should be doing every day. You should be looking at the book, watching the videos, taking notes, looking at handouts. Now, regarding homework, homework is assigned on Tuesdays and Fridays, and it's due the following Tuesday or following Friday. So if I assign it on Tuesday, it's due on Friday, and if I assign it on Friday, then it's due at Tuesday. Assignments are PDF files that I put on Moodle, and you should just go ahead and complete each assignment with pencil and paper, just like you would for any normal assignment. Once your assignment is complete, you should scan it into a single PDF file. As I emailed you earlier in the year, in order to complete this course, you have to have access to a scanner. You have to be able to create a PDF of your homework. You have to make sure it's legible so that the grader can read it, and you just submit it to an appropriate Moodle Dropbox. Those are already posted for you. Homework is due at midnight on the due date. So for instance, if I say it's due on a Tuesday, it's due at midnight on that Tuesday. The due date will actually say 12 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday. And I don't accept any late homework. Once midnight happens, the Dropbox will close. You're out of luck. I may decide, I'm experimenting with using an online homework system as the quarter progresses. If that works out, then I reserve the right to work in online homework as is appropriate, either in place of or in addition to pencil and paper homework. Okay, quizzes. Quizzes are pretty similar to homework. Quizzes are assigned on most Fridays, barring an exam or something else happening. Quizzes are also PDF files. You print out the quiz and fill it out just like you would a normal quiz, and you scan it into a PDF. You submit the PDF to a Moodle Dropbox. Quizzes are due on the Tuesday of the following week, so these quizzes, I'm giving you a lot of time. They'll be longer than a normal 15-minute in-class quiz. On these quizzes, you may not use Maple, except when I explicitly tell you otherwise. You may not use your book, your notes, your friends, or anything else that would be deemed cheating in an in-person class. You must sign the honesty clause at the top of each quiz in order to receive credit for the quiz. If that's not signed, I'm not giving you credit. And quizzes are due at midnight of the due date, just like homework. No late quizzes are accepted, just like there's no late homework accepted. And again, I might decide to use an online homework system. If that works out, then I reserve the right to work in online quizzes as well. I think you'll like them pretty well. I think it's going to work. Okay, exams. Exams work similarly to quizzes and homework. They're posted as PDF files on Moodle. You download the exam, you print it out, you fill it out, you scan your exam, and then you submit it back to Moodle as a PDF. You may not use Maple, again, except when explicitly directed otherwise. Your book, your notes, your friends, or anything else that would be cheating in an in-person class. You must sign the honesty clause that's at the top of each exam in order to receive credit for the exam. Now, an exam will be available for exactly 24 hours. This is different than a quiz. A quiz, I don't care if you download the thing right now, fill it out, and submit it. For an exam will be available for exactly 24 hours on the day I assign it. You must download and submit the exam during that time frame. And you have exactly 70 minutes from the time you download the exam to submit the completed exam back to the Moodle Dropbox. I'll check this for each person. If you take more than 70 minutes, then you don't receive credit, okay? This is fair. Each exam is a 50-minute exam, so I'm giving you 20 minutes to print it out and scan it and upload it. This really shouldn't be a problem. Okay, The last thing, course participation. Engaging in the course is critical. In order to receive credit for course participation, you need to make 2 posts to the Moodle forum. You can post questions or you can reply to other posts from other students. This is an all or nothing grade. So if you don't post twice, you lose 7% of your grade right off the bat. I'll help you out because if you email me any questions that are appropriate for the forum, I'll just request that you post them to the forum before I reply. So anything can go in the forum that's appropriate for general class discussion. So for instance, questions on a certain topic, questions on a certain kind of problem, questions about course policy, question on dates, questions on anything that you should be asking for the whole class to hear the answer. You should post that in the forum. Questions about your specific grade, things like that, those should be directed to me via email. Okay, so I just want to take a look at what the course Moodle site looks like. If we click here, I'm viewing this as a student, so this is what you should be seeing. You can see on June 9th, there's no reading assignment for today. There's a PDF of the syllabus. If you click on that, you can see the syllabus. There's a video of me looking at the syllabus and giving you some comments. So you click on it and there's the video. There's a handout on differential equations and function equality. It's right there. And there's a video of me going through that handout, so you should click on that and watch me go through and listen to my comments on that. The videos are really taking the place of lecture here. So that's how it's going to work for most of the classes. You can see on June 10th, you're supposed to read section 1.2. You can see on June 10th, I assign homework 1A, and it's due on June 13th. If you click on it, there's the homework. It's due on June 13th, so on June 13th there is a drop box for homework 1A. You click on it and you can submit stuff. Okay. Let's see, things continue in this way. On June 17th there's no video for the day. It's a continuation of the day before. There's no need for a video. On June 20th we have our first quiz. There it is. You can fill it out. You can see the honesty agreement at the top. You have to sign that before you can get credit for the quiz. Okay, once the quiz passes, once June 20th passes, I'll have solutions to quiz 1 posted online. That's the only thing that'll change about the postings for June 9th through June 20th is after the deadline passes, then I'll be posting solutions. Let's see, anything else? Here's the forum. You can see I've already made 1 post. You can add a new discussion topic if you like by just clicking add a new discussion topic and saying, well, this is a question. And I can say, well, what is 2 plus 2? And you have some subscription options here if you want to be emailed. By default, you'll be emailed every time someone posts to this. Every time someone replies to this post, you'll get an email. If you want to change that, you can. You can put an attachment up here. So, for instance, if you wanted to write some stuff out on pencil and paper, scan it, attach it to your post so that I can look at it, feel free to do that right there. Now, click Post to the Forum, and you'll have 30 minutes to edit it. And there it is. There is a question. Now suppose that someone has asked a question and you want to answer the question. You can just hit reply down here. If you didn't make the post, you won't have the option to edit. And let's see, the answer is 4. Make the post. And we can see that inside this thread, someone asked what's 2 plus 2 and someone replied the answer is 4. Okay. So that's it for the forum. If we go back to the class, I really think that should about do it. So if you have any questions, post them to the forum and I'll be happy to answer.